I helped, guys. I did it.
I couldn't figure it out.
I'm always happy to help.
Oh my gosh, can you make sure I'm live on both platforms?
All right.
So go YouTube first. YouTube, I'm sure. Yeah, okay. Okay. Can you see if I'm live on Facebook now?
Yes.
All right, friends. I'm using StreamYard for the first time, and so pardon me, I'm on my laptop, and normally my like camera is like over here where I'm looking right now. But now I'm up here and I have a big picture of my face in front of me, which is a little strange for me. So I'm live on Facebook too?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't. Oh, it shows me who's commenting from Facebook.
Yeah, it shows you.
This is so neat.
You should
So
put your TikTok on here. Put everything. Your Twitter.
I'm not putting my Twitter on there. There's nothing on my Twitter. I only made a Twitter because I had to for an assignment. All right, I'm so glad y'all can see me, and apparently you can hear me. I think I've never used StreamYard before, and I also did not know that I had to pay for it. So at 6:45, I was like, shoot, Ellie, I need you to run to the car and go get my wallet so I can get my card out and I can pay for this, because you have to pay to be able to stream on multiple platforms. And I just thought this is going to be easier because my YouTube people are used to a Wingin' It Wednesday, but I want to invite my Facebook people. Hold on one second. Did you find a Band-Aid?
Yeah, I did.
Where?
They were under this little thing. The cat's driving away.
Oh, okay. Well, I just don't want you to forget about your strawberry milk.
Where is it?
Over there, because you stubbed your toe and then you put it up and then you just left. Sorry, right before we did this, like it's 6:56, and he comes by to tell me something, and he has a carton of his strawberry milk in his hand, and then he stubs his toe on our stool, and reopened a wound he already had. And so I'm trying to make him, I couldn't find our Band-Aid, so I was trying to make him a makeshift Band-Aid, and he's like, no, the paper towel feels weird. And now I just, right in my eyesight in front of me, I see his strawberry milk just sitting there. So yeah, so are you okay? Did you
I think I got it.
did you put the Neosporin on it?
Yeah, I did.
How much?
A lot.
A lot?
Enough.
Like a pea-sized amount?
Okay, I got it. I got my Band-Aid. I'm good.
Crystal, nobody, you should you should not mess with me. It's been a long day for me. A long couple of days. We can't ever have a normal day around here. Yes, you can tag me on Facebook and I will see it. So we've got my headband today. This is my makeup headband, but as you can see, my hair is like a hot mess express because it's like wet still from being outside in the heat. So I was just like, I want it out of my face. And actually, you should know, Lex got me this headband. So that's where we are at. You good?
Yeah, I got my Band-Aid on.
Lot beard. So a lot has happened. So let's talk about today's video. That was actually, when did we get to the Fig Newtons? That was like quite a few days ago. It was probably like, today's what, Wednesday? That was probably Saturday or Sunday, I think, maybe Monday. But my leg's fine. It hurt in the moment. It was a little sore later, but it didn't bruise. I think it was more shock. And then they were all still around me, and I was like, all right, what am I going to do? So it was fine. But it's good. We're all good. Let's see. What else have we got? We've got baby chicks in the house. They all have names. They can't see you.
Oh. Well, you should turn the camera there, maybe.
Or maybe you should scoot a little closer. And then I can turn the camera. I don't bite. Gosh, he's acting like he doesn't like me or something.
No, that's not true.
So we've got, how many birds do we have in the house right now?
10. Wait, 9.
No, we have 8 birds in the house right now.
Oh, yeah, the one went outside.
Yeah, so I'll have a video coming out about all their names, but my bigger one. What are they called?
I know you're
Pull it. I'm looking at myself.
Oh.
I know. I can't. It's so hard to look at the actual camera. So please bear with me. I'm not used to looking up here at my desk seat. I'm pointing at you. That's my
I'm talking like this. All right, guys. So I got my chickens.
Well, I'm partially looking at myself, like, and I'm not vain or anything, but I guess that's what I'm used to is looking straight ahead. So I'm just gonna have to look at the desktop camera, and I also like look to watch you and your expressions too, because I'm not always turned this way.
It helps to have a centered too. I've noticed, so
that's not centered. I like it facing this way.
All right, is this good right here?
Like it facing this way. Oh lordy. So we have 8 birds in the house. The pullet, it's a pullet. So the older one, I'm pretty sure she's a girl. I had a freak out and I went on my Facebook chicken groups and I was like, guys, what do we think this is? And everybody was saying Rue, but all of the people that I reached out to with like better pictures and stuff, they all said hen, and she's like making very dainty noises. So, and that was very different from the roosters that I had that were the same age. So I'm kind of like thinking it's a girl, and that makes me very happy. So I put her out with Hey Hey today. It appeared to go well for about 5 minutes. And then Hey Hey tried to aggressively breed, and I was like, okay, we need to be a little more safe with this encounter. So she is in a cage outside inside the Polish palace, sitting right in front of the fan, and I have a towel down so she doesn't get bumblefoot.
Aggressive is an understatement. I ain't never seen anything like it before.
He was not as bad with her as he was Polly, but I'm gonna have, if he's gonna continue to be like he is, I think I'm gonna have to get chicken saddles. And I don't know what size, because Polishes are not standard size birds. So
Hey Hey made Cornholio and Nate seem tame in comparison. It was with Polly. I ain't never seen. I wish I had a video of it. I'd never seen anything like it.
Hey Hey is I say I try to keep it very PG because I'm around kids. So he gets very manly frustrated right now. And I think it's because what I thought I had was hens were actually roosters. And so for the past, 2 months, he's had 2 roosters been with him, and now he's ready to breed and do his thing, and he doesn't have any girls around him. And so he finally got a girl, and now he's like going wackadoodle. I mean, for real wackadoodle. Does that work if you give Hey Hey a fake chicken to climb on to work out aggression? Does that actually work? Can somebody can we confirm that? I'm gonna look into the chicken saddles though, but that's the only one that can be outside right now. I had her inside just to let her decompress a little bit, but she hated it in here. So I put her out today. Her name is Rosie. That's her official name. She's a Rosie.
We've decided 100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Noodles. Noodles. Huh.
You're saying hi.
Can I clean your eye boogies? Everybody knows I'm an eye boogie cleaner.
No.
You tell everybody I'm a bad cat. I'm making mommy's life hard this week.
You don't like being held like a baby.
Well, he's mad right. His feet are wet. Why are his feet wet?
Probably because he's playing in water like he does. Unlike any cat I've ever seen before.
Wild. Let's see. What else do we have? Okay, so all of the other birds' names. So I have, out of the ones that I bought, and that's something I also want to talk about. I did buy those birds. Let's full transparency. I bought those. They were not rescues. Those are my personal pets. So if I ever went anywhere, those birds would go with me. And anytime we have something that we have acquired that is not a rescue, I'll be fully transparent about that. But I bought 2, 4, 5. I bought 5 and I got an extra 6. Those have a hen guarantee on them, which means if they do turn out to be a rooster, I can take them back and exchange them for the same bird just as a guaranteed hen. So all of those 6 girls have names. Then we have the 2 toll bunts that I got while I was there. And
Somebody said send Pablo as a stand-in. He's always up for a good time.
I don't think you understand. I don't.
Pablo.
I don't think you understand. Hey, my friends, he's on another level. And I try to stay away from Cornholio during this time. He's actually not bad with my new boots. Hi, my precious. My girl. You smell good today. Sorry, I smell my cats, and she normally smells weird, but here lately, she's been smelling really good.
She's growing up. She cares about her hygiene, unlike when she was little.
Spay changed her. So the other 2 toll bunts that I have, which are just another color, that I acquired while I was there that I hadn't planned on getting. One of them, Ellie named, and that's Tiny.
Oh, she's tiny, all right.
She's tiny. I actually looked at their wings because somebody had asked me what is chicken sexing, and I explained it in the comment section, but I don't know if people saw it. So the way that you sex birds depends on their age. So if they're like under... Someone's about to get their butt popped.
What's happening?
It's just Noodle.
Have you met Rocky, Dutch's rooster gifted to your dad?
You were there. Did you get to meet Rocky?
No.
That was yesterday. I was feeling sick. You went over to your dad's.
No, I never even. I think he was so excited to show me Ruby, and
Probably
because I hadn't seen Ruby since the day she was born, and then Starla I had never seen. Period. So I met both of them. I'll have a video coming out soon about me and Hero's visit to Longhorn Lester. A little bit of a spoiler there, but he was so excited to show me Starla and Ruby that I think he forgot about Rocky.
Probably. Jamie has told me that he's big, so he needs some big girls. Hi, Mom. I'm on this other platform. It's really gonna bother my mom that I'm not looking straight at the camera and that I'm looking at myself sometimes. But so my other toll bunt also has a name that kind of goes with the rest of the group. And I saw somebody said give Hey a chicken from the barn for now. So if you don't know, we don't really have a lot of other chickens in the barn right now. We have a few roosters that we couldn't catch and some bantams that we couldn't catch. I think there's 2 of them. There's some chicks I'm going to have to rehome. And then there's Polly, which is my girl, who's really good. And so I took Polly and put Polly in there with Hey, and she's just as big as Hey. She's a backyard mix. And this is the bird we're referring to, that where Ellie said he's never seen a rooster be so rough on Polly, and it was so sad. I had to take her out of there. Like I could not. It was
he almost
bad.
He almost made it her to death. Not literally, but
they can. They definitely can. He just got very excited.
In the wild, left unattended, Hey would be one of those statistics of having bred so many women to death or whatever. So many female chickens with his violence.
So when I did introduce Rosie in there today, which I'll have more videos coming out about all their names so you like fully know who is who. Rosie's my pullet, if you didn't catch that. He was really good with her until me and Rika we did not leave, but we stepped out of the Polish palace and backed up where he couldn't see us. And then he jumped on her and was a little rough. And for her to be still so tiny, I just didn't feel comfortable with us not being out there to do that. So somebody said a rooster needs at least 3 or 4 hens, more the better, so the hens don't get beat up. And that's exactly why I bought so many birds. I saw a lot of people that are like, that is so many. But I know that a rooster, like for one rooster, you really want to have 10 hens.
I agree with that.
So
see that one?
Hey needs a female larger than him.
Might humble him a little bit.
I don't want to mix. The girls might get big. I don't know. I've never had a...
This is not the kind of animal we can do a science experiment with, is Hey? No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I'm not breeding my Polish. So I'll collect their eggs because we don't need more birds running around. And so I'm going to have to wait for these babies to grow up because they were born on the 28th. So however many days old that is. So they'll have to be inside for a little bit.
5 days.
They'll have to be inside in their brooder. I might move them outside once they get a little bit older inside the brooder, but I see so much chaos.
Look at that comment.
How did she know?
Is Finny Kitty nearby? Hold on, wait, don't move. Can I pan it, or do you want to pan it?
Yeah, you can. There's Finny.
He's right there.
Hey, love.
Okay. I'll pick him up and I'll bring him
Bug, what's on you? Oh.
Probably a bug on our little bug.
It's not a bug. He just had some like noodle dust on him. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and tell you, and I'll tell you their names, but I'm not going to tell you which ones are which. I might show you a chick, maybe, but I'm not going to tell you whose name is who, but you can make that guess and go watch my other chicken video again and kind of see if you can pinpoint who is who. So I can tell all of the chicks apart, except for the gold laced. I thought I could, but now they're getting a little bit older and it's still a little bit hard to tell the gold laced ones apart. They're the dark brown ones. So I'm doing it Disney princess themed. If you don't know, I love Disney princesses. My favorite Disney princess, Disney queen, whatever you want to call her, is Elsa. And what is her name? Aurora. I love Sleeping Beauty, Aurora, and Elsa, but Elsa's my favorite.
Didn't we change that name? No. It was Cinderella. But I said Cinderella's too iconic of a name, so we need to save it for a different time.
Yes, I don't really like Cinderella.
Cinderella's the most iconic name. You can't just use that lightly for an animal. It's got to be, like the biggest character ever. Maybe some.
Oh,
It's okay, buddy.
Grumpy. Can I get your eye boogie? Thank you.
He's camera shy.
He's being grumpy. Oh.
It's funny how he makes noises without even opening his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
He makes little grunts. He doesn't talk ever.
Good boy.
Oh.
So let's see. We have got, I'm not going to tell you their colors, and I will have a video coming out about it. So if you know what the chicks look like, this might just be fun for you to kind of piece together what you think their names are. So I've got, I need to try to do this in an order where you won't get it. I've got a Moana. We've got Tiny. We've got Elsa, Belle, Anna, Rapunzel, Snow White, and Aurora. So those are the Disney princesses that I have, and you can try to guess who is who if you want, but I am going to go get you my favorite chick that I have in there right now, so I'm going to go get 2 of them, actually. So it's up to you to stay and entertain while I go get 2 babies.
All right.
The bad babies. Sorry.
I'm a lion cub, and I'm always getting late. Yeah. How's it going on the cow? Roosters are vicious sometimes, but I love baby chicks. They are just adorable. Your dad says there are a lot of feathers everywhere. Is it molting time? Is that why there are feathers everywhere? Yeah, the feathers is unavoidable this time of year. I mean,
molting season, isn't it?
Huh?
Molting season.
Yeah, that's what she was saying. Is molting season. The geese shed feathers like crazy out there. It's very irritating. Sorry.
Oh, it's literally the loudest one.
Oh, my shirt.
It's yours.
Eat more Whole Foods. Get it. Donuts. Oh, is this my Tiny right here? Oh, my little Tiny.
That's Tiny.
Obviously.
Tiny's the loudest chick. So whoever said Tiny but mighty, you are right.
Every animal lover, obviously, has a special place in their heart for all animals, but there are just some species that you cling to more than others. And so chickens have never really been my go-to. I'm trying to learn more about them to share with Meg, but the best way to get somebody into an animal type is to get them one special one that they attach to. And so that's what Meg has done here with Tiny. Is the best way to get me into chickens is to get me my own special chicken that I have a connection with. I think I've always had a soft spot for runts of the litter and things like that, and that's kind of what Tiny is. Can you tell how tiny she is compared to the other one?
Like, look. Come here, little baby. So pretty. I mean,
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, you can tell right there. The other one's way bigger.
Okay. Do you want to take them back? They're very loud and.
Tiny is so loud too. That's the other thing. We took Tiny out of the place they're staying at, and it suddenly got quiet. And then when we had her next to our ear, it felt like our eardrums were about to start bleeding. It was awful. I don't know how such loud noises come out of such a tiny little creature. It like echoes.
I'm not gonna say it, but
That's tiny?
No, that's Tiny.
Oh, what are you whispering then?
Okay, I'll give you a hint. This one's my favorite chick, and this is Elsa.
Oh, no. Oh, I thought you were trying to trick me.
Elsa. No, this is Elsa. All right. You're going to take Elsa too. Can you make sure she gets under the brooder?
Yeah, I don't know how to tell them apart at all.
Well, those are two different color breeds, so.
No, I think in general.
Oh, I can tell them apart. It's just it's kind of a girl thing. Like Elsa and her counterpart have different colorings on their wings. How old is the older chick? All of those chicks are. Oh, can you finish what you were saying about sexing them? Yes, I can. So I'm no expert, okay? I really should have had you bring that.
I put her up to the brooder, but she didn't want to go in.
Well, if she doesn't want to go in, I can't stop her.
I put her back to it, and she just walked away from
So
it.
let me pull up. I'm just gonna look up on the internet sexing chicks.
My cat is going crazy.
Probably.
Oh, I thought that was Stephanie McMahon that asked about what.
No,
I thought
actually
that
read
was
that too. Okay, so when they're chicks,
Stephanie McKeon.
I'm speaking for Polish, but I think it goes for kind of all chicks, is when they're born, you kind of want to, I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see it. Probably not. Okay. So males, you can see they're right. I can't point. This is a pretty good image. You can see with the males, they have that straight curve. And then with the females, their wings, you can see they have a kind of dent. And that's how you tell when they're babies. When they're older, in Polish, it's extremely hard. You have to look at hackle feathers and saddle feathers. So in Polish hens, they will have rounded hackle and hackle. Is it hackle or hack? Am I saying it wrong? Hackle feathers?
I think it was HACKLE.
Is it? It is hackle.
Yes,
I thought I was crazy. Wing sexing doesn't work for Polish.
Smells really bad.
Oh my gosh, she's been in there with the rabbits or the birds. So I don't know how they sexed them, but I do have a 95% hen, like they're 95% accurate, and so. Do
you want to answer that question? The top.
Yeah, I'll answer it because I don't care. It's not their house, so it's not their problem. I'll answer it in a minute. And so you have to look at their hackle feathers and their saddle feathers. If they're pointed, then it's a male, and if they're rounded, it's a female. So in chicks, you can't see that. It'll be vent sexing. What is vent sexing? I'm going to look that up.
Maybe she means like venting, like, oh, just male, female, male, male. Like
she didn't tell me how the chicken. Oh, so they look at their whole. Oh, and their tail feathers kind of thing. Okay.
Her name is Sandwich. Lisa Sandwich. Oh, Sands. What?
I have no idea what you're.
Oh, just her last name, Lisa Sandwich. That's what I thought it said.
Okay, I had no idea.
Sorry, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Hope
no
you're
idea
well.
what you were going on about. So if they do turn into roosters, it's not the end of the world. Because I do have a guarantee on them. There's 3 of them that I don't, and that's just because I bought them as a straight run, but she helped me pick out what looked like hens. So we'll see. If not, we use our hen guarantee, and if not, we might build another run. I don't know. So, yeah. So let's talk about how many animals.
It's okay. You're close. Imagine if our last name was Sandwich. That'd be so cool. This could be Sandwich Hill. I wish that's the coolest last name ever. I wish that was my last name.
All right. How many animals are in our house? If I'm going to answer this question, nobody is going to say that's too many animals in that house. That house is disgusting because, guys, I've said it time and time again. I'm losing my filter. I really am. And when people start to
we just cleaned our house too. It's beautiful.
My friend.
Our house is beautiful.
You're right. It's not a bird sanctuary because I'm not rescuing the birds. I bought them with my hard-earned money. So if you don't have anything nice to say, you can leave. Thank you. And
no, we could have 100 animals in here, but it don't matter because we just cleaned the house. It looks beautiful. We've been working really, really hard, so there's nothing that anybody can say.
So, I'll say it because I don't care. We have 5 cats, and we keep everything clean with them. We have 2 rabbits who have their own room, and it gets cleaned like every 2 to 3 nights. And no. I know you didn't mean it as disrespect. I completely know you meant it.
Yeah, you're just curious.
I was just putting.
We're open about how many inside pets we have, and so people probably do wonder, like, man, I wonder how many they're at right now.
And that's totally fine.
Yeah.
But what I'm not going to have is people telling me that I've got too many animals in my house and that it probably stinks and this and that, because I don't talk about your life. So that's kind of where I sit. And yeah, I've lost the filter. The professionalism filter.
For what it's worth, your sister comes over and she says it smells good.
She doesn't say it smells bad. She was here today.
Yeah, see.
But just because you have more experience doesn't mean you have to be mean to me either. So, anyways, what do we have? We have 2 rabbits who have their own room, gets cleaned every 2 to 3 nights, and then we have the 8 chicks in the bathroom, but they're not free roam in the bathroom. I have them in
the bathroom has a hallway.
In the hallway of the bathroom, like where the sink is, we then have them in I'm going to say a tote, but a box kind of, and they're inside there, and it's their own like brooder setup. So just
a slight 15, no biggie. Just a slight 15. How many people can say that? They have 15 house pets. I love it.
All right, moving on. What do we want to talk about? Just love my life sometimes. I just love it. Okay. What do we want to talk about today? I think I've hit my laundry list.
I think so too.
I think.
How are the bunny? Should I get a bunny?
Bring chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah, chocolate. You can bring both if you want. You could bring me dude first.
Scratch that, and I only have one scratch in the
I was gonna say bring me dude, and then you can hold chocolate, or either way.
Do you really want dude?
Yeah, I love him. He likes me. He's gonna bring us some rabbits. How are the pregnant goats? Y'all, at this point, I don't even know if they're like fully pregnant, you know? I don't know. I'm pretty sure they are, but I question if Sissy is. And like Tilly, I think her bag is getting bigger. Marndominium kitties that Lester brought over. I'm gonna be real honest. I've gone in there and I heard them, but I have not made eyes with them. I know they're alive because they're using the litter box. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all. I also renamed Bungie. His name is now Dude. Dude fits him. Oh, you're bringing chocolate. You don't want to hold her?
I do, but she's scratching really bad.
Okay. Hey, baby girl. Come. It's okay. Oh, hi. Is this chocolate?
When we decided we were going to get bunnies, I didn't realize they were going to scratch so bad, and so it's been really difficult for me to bond with them. How much they scratch, they claw, they dig, they fight for their lives when they're in your arms. I don't know how you hold them so comfortably.
I think it's because they know I'm not scared, and also I'm not scared to get scratched. You know.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm too tense. Got to work on that then.
So this is the one that got spayed. And she's doing great. Her incision is great. So now it means we get to love on her more. And she's a big girl. I mean, like.
Yeah, you can't really tell. That's what I hope that we can really put into perspective how big she is.
She can sit on top of my chest.
Oh my God.
She's a big girl. But she's a cutie. She's so sweet. I love her. No new goats yet. Just lots of love. I just burped on her on accident. Excuse me.
I'm sorry,
I'm so sorry.
Maybe it'll knock her out and then she won't scratch anymore.
You go get Dude?
Okay.
Are you scared to hold Dude?
No, more. She's harder than he is because he's so little. He can manhandle him. Yeah,
I read that somebody said that anytime their legs are not like completely up against you, they think they're falling. Like even if they're not falling, they think she is an emotional support bunny, but I keep forgetting to set it up. So her old owner had her set up as an emotional support rabbit, and she gave me the stuff to do it, and I just haven't actually set it up yet. But she is so much it's in my mouth. But yeah, somebody asked me too while we're waiting for Ellie to catch Dude because Dude's quick. Somebody asked me if we're going to be rescuing any animals. So I know it seemed like a lot with the rabbits coming in and us buying the chickens. And I know what y'all are thinking. I thought this was a sanctuary. I thought this was a rescue. Yes. But me and Ellie have been wanting.
The rabbits were rescued.
They were. They needed rehomed, but they weren't like your typical run of the mill rescue.
They weren't rescued from imminent death or anything.
No.
But they did need it. They did need to be
They
rehomed.
they needed rehomed, and so we did take them.
Ow, he bit me so hard, Bobby.
Oh, well, I can't have two rabbits. I can't have two rabbits.
I'll get the other. I got it. Dang.
Oh my gosh.
He bit it. Oh my
Are you
god.
okay?
He bit like a dang near hole in my hand.
Oh,
Why would he do that? Why did we ever get bunnies for?
You just don't know how to handle them.
I was holding him normal.
He does bite. This is Dude.
With his rectangle teeth, he bit a dang near hole in my hand. Dang, these jerks.
This is Dude. Dude likes to bite.
Ow, that really hurt.
You should probably go wash your hand now just because you've got all kinds of hair. I'd hate for it to...
Do I need to put her right there?
No, she's fine. She's sitting in my lap.
Okay. All right, fine.
I'll put them back in a minute. So, yeah, eventually we're not like outwardly looking to get new animals. We're kind of going to wait for it to, he's not bleeding. He's fine. It just hurts. Rabbit bites. If you've never gotten bit by a rabbit, it hurts. And they have stuff to file down their teeth, but it still hurts. I've got bruises, but it's okay. He'll wash it and it'll calm down. It'll probably bruise, but yeah, he'll be good. So we're not like outwardly looking on Facebook pages and stuff for rescues. We're going to wait till something comes to us. I feel like that God will bring you the things that are meant to be in your life, and we're just going to wait for that. But we are going to continue rescuing animals. But I just want you to know that I do have dreams for my life. And I've said I've had rabbits before, and I've always wanted more rabbits. My mom can tell you that we had a rabbit named Spots. There's a whole story behind that. I'll tell y'all about that in a little bit. But I've always wanted another rabbit, and that was one of my dreams. And then when I started finding out that I liked chickens, I was like, I want to have my own chickens that like love me and follow me around. And so those are my dreams. And because of y'all, I'm lucky enough that I get to do something I love and make money from it. And I was like, I want to put that towards some of my dreams, and animals make me so happy. And I know y'all love seeing animals. So yes, these are me and Ellie's personal pets, of course. If we didn't have a pet limit in our apartment, we would have had rabbits in the apartment. We seriously talked about it. I was looking at rabbit rescue pages back then, and I told him we're going to get a rabbit. And he's like, no, we're 2 pet limits. So this is something that, I remember a dream about you having little boy Blue in one of your videos. That's another dream of mine, is having a baby boy named Blue one day. And so I have all these dreams, and I'm finally at a point in my life where I can start achieving them. And these guys just kind of, it all just worked out perfectly, like it was meant to happen. And I don't feel like sometimes you have to sit and wait around. Sometimes if you want something, you have to go for it. You have to start it, and then the pieces will fall into place. So
at least people can attest that rabbit bites hurt really bad.
You're still on
it. It's still throbbing as we speak.
Okay, guys, I'm going to be very real with y'all.
And he bit me in a bad spot on my hand.
Yeah, that's going to hurt.
It bit like right here. That's a very sensitive
bruise.
Spot. Golly, that didn't feel good.
It'll probably bruise. So Chocolate, she was sitting in my lap the other day, and she was crawling up on my chest, and she full on bit through my shirt, and like right here on my chest, don't do it. She bit me and ended up honestly, let's be real here. It looked like a hickey because it bruised. Like, it was that bad. Like, you remember, that was a big bruise. There were her little teethers.
It was, and I'll have the same thing.
It's
Probably from him.
Well, she's got bigger
Can
teeth.
we give him like a mouthpiece or something, like a mouth guard, so like plastic when they bite or rubber? I mean,
No. So, what are some animals that we consider wanting at the sanctuary?
anything that won't bite.
Anything can bite if it has teeth. Some other animals I would like to rescue. I'd like to rescue another donkey.
What are some good toothless animals, you guys, that we could get?
There's a certain kind of donkey.
I'm really not fond of what just happened.
You will, I promise, you will be okay. You will be okay. There's a type of donkey that I wanted to rescue so bad. And I talked about it in one of my very early on videos that he was on the Houston ASPCA website. And I think his name was Speckles, and he was a spotted donkey. And I loved him so much. And when we moved here, I was like, let's go look at it. Okay. You want to take chocolate back?
Not really. I'd rather not get bit again, but I guess I'll have to.
She won't. Just push her against. He's more wiggly. She's not. Just so grab the feet. Look. Here, grab her feet.
Okay.
Or her butt. And then what you'll do is you'll press her to your chest, and then you'll catch her feet. Yeah, see, you went about that all wrong.
Oh, no,
but it's okay. Oh, you just bit me. Okay.
And can you do it and I'll entertain the audience? We need to have rabbit holding practice because I've never had them before, so I don't know what I'm. Oh gosh.
Hold her butt. There you go.
Oh,
now go take her.
All right.
Good
Bye.
job.
Goodbye, guys. Look how big, you can tell how fat she is. She's a big girlfriend here. Big old bunny. Goodness.
Me and Mr. Dude are gonna chill right here. Good boy. I think I did want that to rescue that donkey very bad. I would love to have another rescue horse. I don't know a lot about horses, but I would love to learn, and I feel like the best way you can learn is through experience. You can hear my birds. What else? I've never been that into reptiles, so probably not a bearded dragon could be cool. A lot of people have to end up rehoming their reptiles.
Somebody broke into the bunny room.
Oh, she loves the bunny room.
The strange thing about Stormy here.
No. You bad boy.
Her
don't do that.
Unique trait or quality is that she is like excessively interested in other animals. The other cats, when there's a new animal or if Hero sneaks in the house because he does that a lot or whatever, they kind of mind their own business. They don't care a whole lot. But Stormy is always the first one to like go up and sniff the other animals, and she's like trying to basically show them that she's boss. Okay. The little birds and stuff like that. She I think I made a video where she was literally laying with the baby ducks in that little tub or that tote that you had them in. And then with these chicks, she's always trying to get in there and like, I don't know what her intent is, but we're always watching carefully, of course. And then she just snuck into the bunny room right now. She went up to chocolate and did this. She walked up, sniffed her twice, and then ran straight out, like zoomed out. So I don't know what's going on in her mind exactly, but I wonder if she was trying to mother those ducks. Do you think she's trying to mother those animals?
Maybe.
I don't know. I appreciate everybody trying to find toothless animals for me. I see a lot of ideas like lizards, and someone said goldfish.
No,
I see fish a lot. Fish.
That's the thing. I have wanted fish. Turtles are cute. A lot of people have to rehome tortoises, but my brother has a tortoise, Kenya, and I do love Miss Kenya. So, I don't know what's on the horizon for us. I'm not partial to reptiles, but I also wasn't partial to chickens. Y'all know that. So, So I don't know, what will be our way, what will come our way. I don't like the way snakes feel, and they just kind of scare me, Exotics are cool, but exotics, you have to have license for them, and exotics can range from, oh my gosh, there's a goat. Hi, Hero. Hi, you tell everybody I'm a bad goat. I'm a bad goat. I only eat. Ow, dude. No new goats yet, guys. They're still on baby watch if there are even babies. I don't know. Sometimes I question it. But yeah, I don't know. Exotics, like.
Oh, gosh, he's bad.
He just wants to go play.
And he's heavy now, too.
A lamb would be cool to rescue. I've thought about when FFA comes around, when FFA time comes around, if I know anybody that's animal. What was that?
I don't know. Ellie wants to bite us in and we'll get a worm.
A worm. Oh, birds. Okay, so parrots, like cockatoos, are cool. African grays are cool. And I know people end up having to rehome them a lot because they don't know what it actually takes to have animals, like those animals. And that's nothing against them, but sometimes you get into something and you can do all the research you want, but realize that it's not truly what you thought it was going to be. So.
Y'all see his horns coming in, guys? His horns are coming in. He's at a good little 1/4 inch, little 1/2 inch or whatever. Walter's horns are really long. Did I interrupt your story, Lovey? I'm sorry.
I don't even remember what I was saying.
You were talking about how people are getting a certain animal.
No, I finished my thought. I was
trying to wait for you to finish your thought, but I didn't know.
I was just smelling dude. He smells really good. They're very clean animals, rabbits, except for their poop.
It's funny. Somebody made a good point in one of my videos yesterday. I talked about how Hero and Champ are brothers and Walter's like from a totally different litter. But they were like, Ellie, if both their mamas, Carrie and Old Mama, came from Pawpaw's house, then most likely they would have been bred by the same father. So wouldn't they be brothers anyways? Half brothers at least? And I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, somebody, I didn't even think about that, but she's probably right. So this whole they're not related thing is false that I've been saying. They actually are most likely brothers, all three of them regardless. Here's a little smile. You smiling to the camera, Hero. You smiling, buddy. All right, Hero's going to go back outside. He's like, bye, everybody. Bye-bye. All right, buddy.
So I don't know if I would ever go for a bearded dragon, if I'm being honest. They are cute, but they scare me a little bit still. And I know reptiles are very, very difficult to take care of compared to mammals, especially with their, what is it called? With their temperature stuff. They can be very difficult to take care of. Ow! Ow! Ooh! You just cut. Oh, you just. Okay. Okay.
I tried to tell you.
I know he bites.
I tried to tell you.
There was one night he was sitting on the couch and he just continuously kept biting my arm, and I was like, So I don't know. If somebody messaged me and was like, hey, I have a hamster that I'm going to have to put down, I would take it. I would. I'm that kind of person. So, Oh. So Rocky's aggressive. Interesting. Oh, but let's talk about some plans.
I have a hard time talking about stuff pertaining to my dad because a lot of my dad's stuff, he likes to talk about it in a specific order, like when he's making his videos. And my dad's not like us. Me and Meg will make our videos and then we'll kind of upload them like the next day. So like our videos
stay pretty. If it's like something important, like new animal or a huge update, something like that, they normally happen the next day after we film them. I have a few, like the one that went up today was a couple days ago, but we tend to. Yeah,
we're relatively close to when it uploads and stuff like that, which I guess it seems it's good in one way because the content is like closer to the real time it's happening that you're seeing it. But the consequence of that's a little more pressure and that you got to make a video the day of and try to edit it and upload it. My dad makes so many videos so that he's able to schedule his like way in advance. Like he can schedule a week or 2 weeks in advance and stuff like that. And so I know he likes to have it in order. So I try not to answer too many questions pertaining to him because I know I don't want to I don't want to spoil anything that my dad had coming out in a video on this day, or maybe he had it on one platform and not another platform and stuff like that. And I know I wouldn't appreciate it the other way around. So, so I can't answer. I don't know. I figured I would just share that. I guess 'cause I kind of thought about it because people were asking, and I was like, I don't know what to say, and I might as well tell y'all genuinely why I'm not sure exactly what to
That's
say.
also something we don't really want to do. We never want to spoil other people's content
Yeah.
intentionally, so we try to keep.
You want to put them back?
You can do it.
No,
You can.
No,
I believe you. You can do it.
no, that's unnecessary.
No, you gotta get used to him.
Not now.
Oh, it's okay, dude. Okay.
Video etiquette. Yeah, that'll do. That's a good way to put it.
You say goodbye.
I'm so afraid he's gonna bite your face.
Hmm.
He just looks like he's in biting position. Like the way he's doing his nose, he looks like he's just ready to bite something.
And you don't know how to read rabbits, love. He's not gonna bite me. Would he bite my arm? Yes. If you put something in front of his mouth, he's 9 times out of 10 they're gonna bite you.
So is that what I did? I put my hand in front of his mouth. That's
if
why
you
I
put your hand in front of his mouth and he bit you, unfortunately, that's your fault.
Oh,
You're putting your hand in front of his mouth.
Oh, whatever.
Nope. Hi, good. What's the problem?
Ellie, that's why I didn't ask more about goats. Yeah, and yeah, I don't want to. I especially don't want to speak falsely about somebody else's content or prematurely. I don't want to do either of those things if we can help it. I had a pet bunny, but never bit me, so I didn't realize they would bite that much. You got really lucky. You're very blessed, rather, with the bunny that you had. Hi, Lovey. Oh, it's my spot now. I'm kidding. It's your live, Lovey. It's your show.
How are the cake pops? So, the cake pops. So, what happened with the cake pops is the reason I wanted to make the cake pops because I wanted the cake with the frosting mixed in it. And then once that was done and they were chilled, I was just like, I don't even really want to roll them into balls. I just want to eat them with a spoon. And that's what I did. So, I added this icing to my cake, put it in the fridge, and I've been eating it with a spoon, and it was fabulous. Fabulous. You got the look.
Ellie, I appreciate the comment, Barb, or the compliment. Sorry, Barbara. I appreciate it. Thank you. And then someone says, when are you going to start videoing the great kitties in the barn dominium?
Lord have mercy.
Whenever I see them.
Whenever we see them.
They've been here a few days now, and I haven't seen them once. I've seen their food and their water going down, and I've seen their litter box being used, but I haven't made eyes with either of them yet. Megan, her sister, heard a meow this morning, but we haven't actually visually seen any of them yet. So maybe if we ever get to that point where we can actually lay eyes on them, then maybe we'll video them. I don't know.
So, someone said, can you please turn on y'all's closed captions? So, let me speak about how I have my video set up, and you're commenting on YouTube. So, this is how YouTube works. I'm still new to video creating on Facebook, and I'm really kind of in the dark on how Facebook works. Some nights I, just get really, really angry at how Facebook works.
I'm sorry to keep interrupting your thing, but she says you have to sleep with them so they get brave enough to come out. You want to sleep in there after that mouse we saw?
No, absolutely not.
That's one of the reasons there was a mouse. When Sadie was staying in there, then we saw a mouse one night.
No, I'm not. No. What was I saying?
You were talking about the closed captioning. I'm sorry I interrupted.
No, you're good. Lovey. So for YouTube, I'll upload and then I set my ads, and that all happens right when I post it. I think depending on the length of the video, normally my videos run anywhere from 8 to 13 minutes is my average. That'll probably take about an hour to get the closed captions to automatically be put on, because honestly, between spending time with him, cooking dinner, cleaning, uploading Facebook, uploading YouTube, editing, exporting, all these things, I don't have time to go manually type the captions so it'll be available right when the video posts. I really don't. So YouTube does it for you, but it takes like an hour after the upload. So if you want to watch with closed captions, just wait like an hour or two, and then you can go ahead and turn them on. But it's not ready right away unless, let's say, I scheduled a video and I uploaded it, but it was kept private so you couldn't see it. And I did that at like nighttime.
I didn't even know that it comes on an hour after.
It's a little bit after. It just depends. That's default settings. But I have mine on a certain language, so it.
I'm looking at my closed captions on one of my videos, my most recent one.
I don't like the way yours is.
I can barely read them though.
That's why I'm saying you have to go set them up a certain way. But you have to do that on the computer. That's not a phone thing.
Oh my! Well, do I have to do it every video or will it just permanently? Well, because on other YouTube videos that I watch a lot of YouTube. The closed captions are usually there, and it's very clear and it's easy to read. Like
that's if you have them turned on. I don't have them automatically turned on for you. You have to go.
Like
turn them on.
Here's a video of WWE on Family Feud, and the closed caption looks good.
Yeah, I think it's just because you probably weren't clicked on it. But yeah, just wait and see. You'll see the closed captions are on for my videos.
My dad has good closed captions.
He probably set it up on a computer like that. You only have to do it like once and then it.
Well, I'm sorry to anybody I've let down with poor closed captions. I need to go on a computer. I have a cool video I made that requires computer editing anyway. So maybe when I'm doing that, I can get the closed captions right for y'all.
Oh, guys, I have a fun video.
Ellie, what about an emu or emu?
We saw an emu down the road today.
Yeah, we could just steal it. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
I did.
I feel like I have to stress the I'm kidding when I say stuff because people are going to think I'm serious. I've gotten myself into trouble by saying things jokingly, but people think I'm serious over the past few weeks. Do they bite? No, I'm kidding.
Heck, they're just like ostrich, but I think they're smaller. So what if you can only pick one animal that you're bringing in that you don't have now, what would you bring in? You did not. You did not just do that.
What?
Tear it apart more.
No.
I need to order you a new one.
Any animal rescue that we don't have yet?
Yeah.
I've always wanted the pygmy hippo.
Realistic. A little more realistic. So like tiger, technically you can have like tigers in Houston. You have to have permits though. But like a little more realistic for an animal sanctuary. What would you? I think I would go a fennec fox, exotic wise. But I would I want a horse.
Those how about a giraffe? I think they're like protective animals, aren't they? Or something.
Have you ever seen giraffes fight?
I saw this video on YouTube of there were these 3 or 4 lions. They were climbing on this giraffe's back. They were trying to kill it, but the giraffe was just eating out of trees. They were just walking around, and it was just kind of just walking, doing its own thing. And meanwhile, the 4 lions were basically exerting every little bit of energy they had trying to bring this giraffe down. They felt like little mosquitoes to the giraffe, and then eventually the lions realized this was useless and they left. So if you want an untouchable animal that nothing will ever be able to stop,
giraffes.
Maybe they keep the sanctuary safe. We don't have a guard dog, so we need our guard giraffe now.
Oh my goodness.
I made that video when we went to the zoo, and I was zoomed in on the ostrich, and the ostrich looked so tall because everyone knows ostriches are 8 or 9 feet, and then I zoom out, and then it comes to the giraffe's butt or the bottom of his tail or something.
So let me tell y'all something really cool. Somebody just said sometimes our exotics are hard when it comes to vet care. We had to take chocolate. If you watch that video, it was.
I'm trying to think how a vet would treat that.
I don't know. You would have to probably call a zoo, but we have an exotic vet that we could go to now. It's an hour and a half away from us, but they were really great. Hold on. So I saw my mom type fainting goats. Let me talk about fainting goats. Fainting goats are hilarious until you realize why they're fainting. When you scare them, their heart stops. Let me fact check myself. This is what I've heard though. I think fainting goats. Fainting doesn't cause them pain. They never lose consciousness. Do they actually fainting goats?
That is true. Our fence isn't tall enough for a giraffe. They would just walk right over it, and he'd be down the road in no time.
Oh, it's not their heart.
Is there some miniature version of them?
It's not their heart. Sorry.
Like a pygmy giraffe or something? Because I know they can be 12 22 feet or whatever when they're fully grown, but I think they come out like 7 feet tall. So like if it was baby sized, that'd be perfect, because like 7 feet tall would be probably the perfect height where it'd still be adorable and it would still be where I could hug it, but it wouldn't be deadly for any of us to be around, you know.
Okay, so fainting goats don't actually their heart doesn't stop. I thought I read somewhere. It's probably something else, but their hearts don't stop. It's a congenital condition called myotonia congenita, which is also known as Thompson's disease. This condition causes their muscles to seize up when they're startled. This results in their falling over as they fainted upon being scared or excited. So
my dad put a video the other day. He showed me when he was here. He just showed me on his phone before he uploaded it. There's this lady that watches the videos, and she has like this pet monkey. I don't know if you saw it, but the pet monkey was sitting there, and he like plays in his little jungle gym. She has the monkey's like an indoor pet and outdoor pet. But when she turns on my dad's videos and hears his voice, the monkey like goes in, his eyes prick up, and he watches the TV. Maybe it was one of the most adorable things I've seen. Maybe something like that would be cute too. Definitely something on the exotic side, because we have enough, goats, horses, cows, sheep, all the stereotypical farm animals. So we need something different, kind of add some flair to it. You know what I mean?
I would love to have another exotic, but that's something that would have to be very well thought through and would have to be like getting a horse versus getting a fox, or getting a donkey versus getting a monkey, So that would have to be something very well thought through. And that's just kind of, again, like when an opportunity arises, we'll evaluate with everybody. And then,
oh, I know what to do. Okay. So I'll go back to school and go to like exotic vet school or something like that, so that I can treat our animals myself.
Do you know how much school that is?
I
really don't like the grape ones. Sorry, guys. I'm eating freeze-dried Skittles. That's a video that's going to come out soon. I ordered some foreign candy and also some freeze-dried candy. So that's coming. Maybe I'll post that one tomorrow. I forgot what I posted on YouTube today. I don't know.
What would you have if you could have anything? Because you said
a horse.
Really, a horse?
Mm-hmm. I want a horse. Like,
that should be easy enough. We can get you a horse. There's gotta be.
But I need like the perfect horse to fall. Like, the horse doesn't have to be perfect, but I need it to fall into my hands. You know what I mean? I need it to. I don't want to push. I just want.
Yeah, that's true. You don't want to, because we already have enough animals we need to care for now, and so we're not like drowning in farm work that we have to do or anything. But at the same time, we don't want to get out of hand trying to just get animal after animal. We don't ever want to get anywhere close to that point. So that is true. She is right about that.
And please don't. A lot of people say we're in over our heads.
Not yet.
No, like with animal care, we're really not. Our days are busy, but we truly and honestly don't feel stressed about the work we're doing. So we're doing great. We're taking care of ourselves, and all the animals are doing great. Really, they really are. They,
No, you don't need a monkey. Most on endangered species list. Wait, but we could help them repopulate. We could have 2 monkeys here. We could like have a monkey farm. They'd be as prominent on our farm as your typical housefly or mosquito. Or we could save the monkey population here.
Okay, so I don't really like monkeys. They kind of scare me.
Pawpaw, I don't know if Pawpaw ever mentioned this on one of his videos, but Pawpaw said he actually had a monkey. His dad got him.
Somebody just said something
really?
About that. Mm-hmm.
So Pawpaw did talk about it. He thought it was so cute at first, the idea, and so his dad wanted to make him happy, and he bought him a monkey. But then after they had him for a while, they realized that it was really a bad idea, that they should have never done it, because when they would go, you just spit that out into my hand?
I'm sorry, it's so gross.
You didn't know it was great?
I knew it was great, but I didn't think it was going to taste like that.
It's okay.
I don't know why I didn't spit it anywhere else, but I just went straight into his hand. Like, instinct was to tell me go down. Don't do it on video. And then the next thing I saw was his hand. I didn't even I am so sorry. Oh my gosh, I didn't think. Let me get you a paper towel. I didn't think. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, let me.
I didn't even think that one through.
Monkeys bite, Ellie. Oh, never mind. No, forget that then. Whoops.
Oh, they have big teeth.
Didn't realize that. In any case, yeah, Papa's monkey that he had when he was a kid was awful. The monkey sat there. You don't have to, it's okay. Okay.
Yeah.
But the monkey would hang outside of their front door, and then when they would get home, the monkey would poop in his hand, and it would like literally throw the poop at Papa and at his dad, and he would do it like when visitors would come over, he would do the same thing, and the monkey would like jump on him and try to scratch him and stuff. So maybe monkey is a bad idea. That was Papa's experience with monkeys.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry y'all had to witness that. To be fair, I went down. I'm sorry. I didn't even think about it.
Oh, it'll be all right.
Here's the thing. So the grape Skittles, I normally don't like. I don't like them, but I will eat them, you know?
If I can drink your Coke, then I mean, it's not really a big deal in actuality.
Honestly, the first time we met, or no, not the first time we met. I think we've told this story.
Poor Papa.
I think it was the first time you came to my house and we were in my room, you know, actually we were watching your YouTube channel. You were showing me your YouTube channel. And I don't know if I sneezed or I laughed so hard, but I do remember I shot a booger at you. So
I think you laughed.
Laughed and I just shot a booger. Like, that's the thing. So, you know, gross things. It's when you find your person, it's just, I mean, is it still a little gross? Probably, but
it's like reduced 90%.
Yeah, because I keep you on your toes, right?
Yeah. That's one way to.
Yeah, I don't think you were expecting. I don't know why I didn't even think there was no thought process there. It
just happened.
It just went completely out, and I just thought, get it out of your mouth. Not even put it on the tape. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I read that too. I read that as well.
Do they actually do that?
Yes, they do.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's another problem Papa had with his monkey was that it did that.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
A toucans kind of freak me out. They're just I don't know. I'm really sorry.
No,
I feel so bad.
It's okay. I'll touch you with the hand just to give it back to the source, but it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. How about a buffalo? I think they bite, don't they?
They're aggressive.
Yeah.
They're aggressive and huge.
I kind of like smaller animals. I really do. I'm sure that most of y'all know that by now, but there's going to be honestly, like I joke a lot. I kind of am playful, and I know most of my ideas are not practical. It's just me just reaching for the stars. But one thing that I think, in all seriousness, I really would like and would be a cute pet would be like a lemur or a kinkajou or something like that. Remember when we went into the Austin Aquarium and we saw those things?
Mm-hmm.
I have a video from about 2 years ago where me and Meg went to the Austin Aquarium in Austin, Texas, and it was a really cool place. They were really nice and laid back, and two of the favorite animals that we saw were kinkajous and lemurs, and it wasn't like far-fetched for us to think about, wow, what if we had one of those at our house or at the farm? They require a little bit of extra care, but they're nothing crazy like a hippo or a giraffe.
Mm-mm.
They were so adorable and they were so cute.
Brenda, they were ferrets, but I don't really want.
I loved our ferrets. I miss Daisy Mousy.
They stink. So okay. My voice just changed. I think a hedgehog. I tried to talk him into a hedgehog one day. This was before we moved here. This was actually before we had Loveland. No, it was shortly after Loveland. Again, this was the time where we had the 2-pet limit, and you know, we had this really cool pet store that we were going to that had some pets there, but it wasn't like a Petco or something. It was like a local thing, and they took good care of their animals. They had rabbits there too, but they had a hedgehog, and he wouldn't touch it because it was spiky. I touched the little hedgehog. It was cute. So. Sorry, I was just reading a comment. A flamingo is a great idea, but like, why? Like,
Why?
a flamingo? Like, what? How? Like, doesn't it need like a little more? I don't.
Someone said TMI to her. I mean, if it's your person, I consider it wholesome, but.
Have you seen a chinchilla? I've seen chinchillas. They take dust baths, ash baths, and that can be dirty. I've heard they're also they're finicky. I'm already dealing with finicky rabbits, so it's really great sound. I think a bird would be cool, like way in the future for us. Kangaroos have to have special permits in Texas. So do y'all want to know what we can have in Texas? I will show you. I've looked this up. Exotic animals you can have in Texas. Why does it keep doing that?
I don't know.
It does it all throughout the middle of the night, and it drives me absolutely
I can
crazy.
install it.
No, it's okay. I just don't understand why all of a sudden it's like started doing it.
Well, it's a new app because they started streaming Friday Night SmackDown on a different.
Oh, that's
It's Fox.
F5,
Fox Sports.
Fox Sports.
It used to be just on like Fox regular, but now it's on Fox Sports Friday Night SmackDown. So I had to get a new app, and the app turns out to give way too many notifications.
Okay, I am on the Texas Capital Living and Travel Guide. I would rather have the like game warden website or whatever, but this is a .org, and I trust .orgs. So you can have lemurs. They can live for 15 to 20 years. Most people think like ring-tailed lemurs.
That's the one that we saw, isn't it?
You can have a sloth. Now, I don't know if these are with permits or not, but I'm just reading what you can have, and I don't know if it's limited to if it's ones with permits or not. This is just what we can have, and maybe it's like you might have to get a permit, you might not. You can have a kinkajou.
The sloths are funny to me.
Sloths, buying them, they start at $6,000.
Are they really as slow as people say they are?
Mm-hmm. Capybaras, I
hate to bring it up, but there was a Family Guy episode with a sloth. They did a cutaway, and some guy asked a sloth a question, and the sloth was like hanging on this tree looking over here, and then they asked him a question, and he's like,
ow, my leg is hurting. Oh, you're killing me.
And then he looks at the camera for like 30 seconds, and he's like, yeah. It took like a minute for him to answer one question. I know it's so stupid, but he was turning his head like this slow right here.
Oh, Lord. So
I always picture just the sloths being slow ever since I saw that.
We can also have Asian leopard cats, kangaroos, but I'm assuming with permits. But I've seen people who have kangaroos. There's this monkey, and I'm not even going to try to say it. It starts with a C. I said I'm not going to try to. A spotted something. It's Genet. I have no idea what it is. A coatimundi, orangutans, a bush baby. You can have a tiger in Texas. There are a few stipulations, but you can have them. Other exotics that you can keep as pets in Texas are finger monkeys, hedgehogs, squirrels, and snakes. Prohibited, you want to know what is prohibited. This list, these are ones they say absolutely not to or require a permit. I'm going to do it quickly. Chimps, cheetahs, jackals, tigers, cougars, lynx, baboons, gorillas, jaguars, coyotes, bobcats, hybrids, orangutans, leopards, lions, bears, ocelots. And endangered species are not permitted to be kept as pets. So like fish and shellfish, wolves, indigenous birds, diamondback terrapins, and bats. So there are some that definitely have to be,
No, Sarah, it's all good. Anything between you and your person is special. It's okay. I think she felt embarrassed about what she put the first time.
Oh, Sarah, it's
No,
okay.
no,
Nobody's.
no.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
No.
Nobody's.
No, you and your person be happy. You do y'all's thing. You won't get judged by us. I promise.
So yeah, there's lots you can do in Texas. That does not mean we are going to, but you can have a tiger in Texas as long as you can prove that you have adequate housing and adequate funding for your tiger. Yes, capticution. I think we can have it. So we are still a rescue. I think we've kind of gotten the animals that we love as our like personal pets, but again, sometimes things just take time, and we're just gonna. I have a pet rock. Yes, ma'am. I really would love to rescue a horse, though. I really, really would. I really would. It'd make me very happy.
A horse.
Yeah, Mom says no, it can eat you. The tiger, I know. Hey, Mom, didn't there used to be a guy in Humble who had a tiger? Isn't it the same feed store where we got Spots from? You need a pet rock. They can't bite you.
Oh, I think we got it, guys. That's
What
it
do you-
right there. Finally.
What do you feed your pet rock? What do we feed it?
They need to water it a few times a day.
Oh, we have to water it? Okay.
Yeah.
I hope a horse comes my way too one day.
What about a zebra?
I don't think you can actually keep them here. Zebras are mean. Zebras are mean. Like zebras, like as zebras, mean. Yes, it was a pet. No, not the feed store. So it wasn't right there by those tracks. There was a place this guy had a tiger for sale. Was it for sale? He wants a tortoise. Do you want a tortoise?
Yeah, a tortoise would be nice too. I kind of got my tortoise fixed a little bit because your brother has one now, and then who did you get him from? I don't know how. Your mom's. No, it's your dad's cousin, right?
Yeah, essentially.
Something like that. So I don't know. Somewhere along the line, there's people in the family, and
What about a hermit crab? Have you ever had a hermit crab as a pet?
no.
Mom, do you remember what you did to my hermit crab? Calling you out right here, right now. My poor hermit crab. I had a hermit crab. I'm guessing you feed your pet rock dichotomous. Is that how you say it? I don't know why I say dichotomous because that is not how that word is. But I've been walking around calling that dichotomous. He was ordered. The tiger was ordered, or kills what? Hermit crabs?
Diatomaceous earth. Diatomaceous earth.
Hold on. No. What happened with the hermit crab? You flung the hermit crab across the playroom thing. You picked up the hermit crab. It got you. It pinched you, and you flung it across the room. And if I remember, that was the last time I saw it. But I don't remember if that's how the end of the story went.
Oh, I'm getting roasted. They're saying the hermit crab will pinch me, and I won't like it anymore.
Yeah, tortoise, now would be the time. They live very long. They do.
So do ostriches. They live like 60 years, I read.
We do. So my brother does have Kenya, who's his, she's not a baby anymore, but she's still young. So they're starting their senior year. It bit you. It pinched you. It pinched you. So I don't know if when they go to college, if my mom's going to want to keep Kenya and watch Kenya, because in like 2 years, she's going to get big. And so Mikkel said, if mom does, because he can't take it to college, he's thinking about going to A&M, he can't take Kenya to college with him. So she's a year old. So either mom gets to take care of him or she gets to come chill with us because she's,
Oh, they put that video
They
up?
put that video up. I do want a sheep or a ram. I would love to rescue one of them. That would be so fun. I love Sam the ram.
They're so similar to goats.
They look cool.
They're fluffy.
They look cool. They're so fun.
I probably prefer the sheep to the goat. I guess I never understood why, like, at its origin,
somewhere at the beginning, my dad had to start his farm with something, and he chose goats. And so I'm curious what made him choose goats. And your mom started the deluge herd with, she had to start with something. And so I'm curious what made her choose goats as well. I'm curious what makes so many people choose goats as opposed to sheep or something else.
Goats are cuter.
Not that there's anything wrong with goats.
And easier.
I mean, my baby is a goat.
Goats,
So
if you get pygmy goats, they're small. A lot of people don't even like fully manage their goats. They just have them in a pasture and they.
That's what it is. So the goats can manage the land.
Mhm.
That's why goats probably a big part. They maintain the land really well. Perhaps better than sheep, huh? Maybe the same. Because goats are cool. Zion Creek would sell a whole family of sheep. Sheep are pretty easy. Yeah, Sam the Ram hangs out with they're like the same thing basically.
I did.
Sam the Ram hangs out with them and eats all the same stuff they do, and he does all the same things they do pretty much.
I wanted the goats. So here's one thing I am open to. So if you know my mom's herd, sorry, this is really dusty. We have 2 boers at my mom's house. We have a pygmy herd, and then we have 2 boers that we rescued. So they were part of FFA or 4-H, whatever you call it, and they didn't make sale. So the girl didn't get money for them. It was just going to be butchered for nothing, essentially. And so we rescued them. And our local FFAs around us, the schools, they do show lambs, which are sheep. I don't think they show rams, though, but I do know they show lambs.
Oh my goodness. That's our science experiment. A goat and a sheep. The geep.
No.
The geep.
No.
Why?
It's signing like a death sentence for.
What do you mean?
They don't survive.
What do you mean they don't survive? I've seen pictures of adult ones.
And they die shortly after, and a lot of times they have a lot of mutations.
Okay, never mind. None of it's dangerous. Of course, none of it's dangerous. I just seen pictures on Google and figure they look cute.
Like they don't.
But we'd obviously do our research before anything. Most of this is just kicks and giggles.
Yeah, look, they don't look right. Like these are goats. Like these aren't. They don't turn out. They don't turn out really well. They're just not a breed.
All right, let's forget I said that. Let's scrap that part.
Megan says no to geep.
No geep.
No science experiments on geep. I saw Elvis. I FaceTimed Rika.
Oh, she has one.
Who has a geep? You have a geep and it's 5 years old. It lived.
Incredible.
It lived, like for real. It lived.
Is Levi actually scared of Sam? Oh, poor Levi.
Is he?
Levi, in one of my videos, he overcame his fear of. I miss Little Peeps. That was so sad. But I had Little Peeps, the duck, from almost 3 years ago now, and Levi was scared at first, but I was like, "Come on, buddy, you can do it." And Levi overcame his fear, and Levi actually held him. And then when Levi had him in his hands, he uttered the most adorable laugh of all time.
It was so cute. I remember that.
Poor Pete was probably so confused. Oh, Levi, he's best. He's a good cousin. I like Levi. Good kid.
What time is it?
It is 8:24.
What did I tell you I was cooking for dinner?
Hamburger helper, aka pig slop.
Oh no, it's welcome to the chop shop night. I can't believe I forgot to take the chicken out of the freezer again. Like, I keep forgetting too late. If you don't feed it iron, it will live. Don't egg him on. Don't egg him on. Oh, Lord. The baby ducks are getting really big. I feel like they grew overnight. I don't know if you saw them today. Yeah. I see. I'm getting to the crash. We do eat late, so I don't know. We did go to China One today, which is our Chinese buffet. So, I don't like hamburger helper, so I probably won't eat very much tonight. I have I'm gonna say it, and people are gonna be like, "That is horrible for you." I saw a lady on TikTok say this, and I was like, this is me to a T. I have what's called snake meal. You eat one meal a day, and then you go to sleep for a while. snake meal. Except I don't sleep a whole lot anymore, but yeah.
Are you going to train your ghost to fall out into the woods to forage like Pawpaw does? I think that's cute. I mean, I guess it'd be easier if we weren't adjacent to the road to do that. The only problem is that in every direction we're surrounded by houses and stuff like that. And Pawpaw is lucky to be the final house in the very back of our property. After that is just open field for what seems like miles. And so I don't know if we exactly have that luxury. My dad used to do it, but I think my dad was so trusting of the animals to not wander off to the road or to come back instantly when he called them. And so I know the animals love us and they're well taken care of, but we're only 2 months in. And I know my voice sounds similar to my dad's, but it just seems like an unnecessary risk until, I don't know. Not yet, I don't think. We can just as easily cut down leaves and feed them to the goats.
So what is a tropical aquarium hard to take care of? Here's the thing. I asked my mom about this a couple months ago, and she said, no, you don't need an aquarium because you have cats, and your cats will try to eat your fish. And then I talked about saltwater because saltwater fish are cool, but I don't know the first thing about that, you know? And then I've always wanted water turtles, but I was told that water turtles like carry diseases, so like I don't know.
Isn't it like that turtle, thing that I rescued that one time that I thought was a tortoise, but it was really a regular turtle?
It was a
Man, my friend that told me, he said it was a Texas tortoise, and I didn't know anything about him at the time, so I believed him. But then it turns out that he was told by the person that he got it from, he said it was a Texas tortoise. So it turns out that it's just a long chain of people trusting the person above them, and we end up all being wrong about it.
Hold on, guys. I'm going to show you.
Can they still hear us?
Okay. Yeah, they should be able to. I didn't go anywhere, man, so it's still on.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm going to show you something. We're going to try something right here.
Yeah.
Present. Share screen. Uh-huh.
That's the one thing everybody knows about technology is when in doubt, just press random buttons and something will turn out okay.
Can y'all see this? And what if I do this? Oh, awesome! They can see it. That's so cool. Yeah, this soft shell turtle, I think they're cute, but I know nothing about it. But those I would love. I think it's cute.
Hey, Dan Arlene Burchard's here. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, guys.
Arlene.
Hi, Emily.
How was your day?
If Emily's here.
Sorry, I'm just reading comments. Mom, were you telling people in the comments that like George Foreman lives down the road from us? Not us, but I saw people talking about George Foreman, and I didn't know if my mom was telling people that George Foreman, it's a soft shell turtle, so I don't know much about them, but I think they're cute. I call them little pancakes. But George Foreman lives down the road from my mom, just so you know. And I think she went to school with some of his kids or something like that. I do like turtles. I do like turtles.
I just heard Hero making a noise out there. He's probably desperate for attention.
she goes, I almost got ran over by George Foreman. I had lunch with Meg in elementary school, and he almost ran me over.
I went to guitar school with one of his sons.
Which one?
George Foreman the 6th. But
which kid did you go to school with?
But I think all 6 of his children are named George Foreman.
Are there?
Yeah, that's what he told me.
Are you sure he wasn't just messing with you?
I don't think so. I think I Googled it and I think I confirmed what I don't remember exactly. It was so long ago. Because it was like the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth, and sixth. But it wasn't like 6 generations. It was like 6 children from the same dad that all had the same name or something like that. Pretty sure he told me that. Don't know if that's true or not. But I don't know why he would have made that up. Back at yeah.
She went to school.
Oh yeah, it's true. Anna Marie confirms it.
They are all
Bye, Marie.
You have a blessed night, Marie. She was here since the very beginning, and she's the first person to comment. If that's the same Marie,
Normally,
I think she's the first comment on every single one of my videos. Yeah, they're confirming that it's true.
Mitchie, all the boys are George. And then I went to school with one of his granddaughters. She was like a senior when I was a freshman, but I cannot.
Georgia?
No, her name was not Georgia. I think her name was Pam. Maybe. I think her name was Pam. But she went to school with me. So, I don't know. I can't remember. You know what's crazy is I do have a George Foreman grill, and I just haven't set it up yet. It's sitting in the rabbit room, put up in a closet.
Oh,
I haven't set it
Jill
up.
thinks the same way that I do. Was her
Wasn't
name Georgia?
No. No. I think it was Pam. Or Pamela, but I don't. I want to say her name was Pam, but I can't remember. And my mom wouldn't know because she was she was in higher grades than me, so I wouldn't know. But I remember I was a freshman, maybe even a sophomore. So, but here's the thing: is a George Foreman grill better than the Ninja grill? Because we also have a Ninja grill, and I haven't used the Ninja grill. But then there's the George Foreman grill. I was really honestly just going to do baked chicken in the oven tomorrow. I don't have my air fryer. I like to air fry chicken, but I still haven't gotten it. I've been saying it every live. I sent it off to get cleaned. So I haven't gotten it back. His mom asked me if she could clean it because I told her I was just going to send it off. And she's like, no, let me clean it. And I was like, okay, if you want to clean my air fryer, you go for it. 'Cause she loves cleaning. So, one
Georgetta. Oh my goodness. I knew it. I knew it was something.
George has 10 children. All the boys are named George Foreman and one girl named Georgetta. So, Mom, then why was she Mitchie?
Maybe that's her middle name.
Was like Mitchie her? Is the OG?
Why's your mom talking like a 16-year-old for?
I don't know.
Is the OG goat?
Mom, do you know what GOAT stands for? I'm sorry, I'm really making fun of you. Okay. Mom, I just want to tell you, me and Rika, and I've told Ellie, I just Googled the name of his kids. It's not his kids, it's one of his grandkids. But me and Rika and Ellie knows too. We're planning you a really fun birthday present. My mom's birthday is August 14th. She's turning 25. Oh, Mitchie's from a different wife. Okay. But we're planning you a really fun birthday gift, Mom. I think you're going to love it. And it will extend into Christmas too.
So your mom had you when she was 2? No, I'm kidding.
It was a joke.
I know.
We never reveal Mom's real age. She's turning 25. She gets younger every year, guys.
Technically, you're 6, actually. Oh, no, you're 5. You're going to be 6.
Get it right. What? How old are we?
5, and I'm 23.
Yeah, hey, so next year, really?
Y'all know y'all know she's a leap year baby, right? Literally, the odds of that, how low it is.
Mom, you just revealed your age. You always tell me you're not excited about turning 50, and now you're willingly saying it on the live? No, my mom's not turning 25.
Look when I started. I'm sorry. Oh no.
How are we doing today? I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm very tired. Everyone's saying that I'm so funny on this live. I wish I was this funny every single time. I need to behave like this more often, perhaps. But I think it's because I'm so tired that I kind of just, because usually things like the Family Guy reference I made or other things that I said that were funny, like, oh, what about this animal? It's like very scatterbrained. And if I was fully coherent and awake, I'd kind of be like, that's probably not necessary. Don't say that. But then I don't have that right now. So I'm just saying the first thing that comes to my mind.
You have no filter.
Turns out people are eating it up. So maybe I should try to think this way more often.
So somebody told me in the comments, and I thought it was really funny. You remember in the car live where I was like, I'm feeling spicy today. So I said I need to put that on a shirt.
When did you say that?
In the car live, somebody said something mean to me, and
You're like, I'm feeling spicy.
I got him
Oh.
right back, and I was like, I'm feeling spicy today. Oh,
Maybe you should trademark that, Levy.
I'm spicy today. Oh. But yeah, I am a leap year baby,
I
guys.
don't know what that means exactly. I guess I have to use my inference.
Use your inferencing skills.
Okay, I will.
I am so sleepy. Like, what do I have to
Okay, it's bedtime.
put it on a shirt? I will. I'm thinking about it. I'm seriously thinking about it. There's lots of things I'm gonna put on a shirt. Can we talk about something? I have a new obsession. Like, I love shopping, and I love shopping for other people, but I have found a new app. Y'all know I loved Shein or Shein, however you want to say it. But now I found Temu. And Temu has some really, really great things. And I am stuck. And if any of you know, I don't know if any of you know this, but you can play this little fish land game and feed these fish. And you can just, every time you feed them, you knock off some cents or something from your order. Like, I picked 2 free gifts that went up to, like, I think it was like $30 or something. And then,
I've been feeding your fish very well.
you have not fed my fish.
Yeah, I have. I signed up for it with you.
Oh, you don't have to feed those fish. That's pointless.
Oh.
Unless you want to with the free gifts I selected for you. I think I selected socks. But I've got these really, you heard it's a vehicle for China to track everything you do. You know what? If it is, I've already gotten invested in it. I love it. It's so great. They have Hey Hey shirts, y'all, and it's not my Hey Hey, but it's cute. Let me show you just some things they have. They've also got some interesting things on here, some really questionable like clothing. Let's see. So I want to get this shirt for Ellie. This is Hey Hey from Moana. Is the stuff good quality? I have no idea. I'm assuming it's going to be like Shein. Shein, I think, is everything has to come overseas from Shein. And the quality has been great on Shein. Am I wearing anything Shein right now? No, I'm not. But Shein is really great. And so I'm assuming I just put in an order for Temu, and it's supposed to get here. It says between the 3rd and the 9th. So soon. I don't know. This is also, says it's a Hey Hey kind of day. I love that. These are the shorts that I'm trying to get for free for Ellie. They're green and purple.
Are they regular shorts or swim shorts?
And it's okay, just as good as Shein. Where did I see that? Just as good as Shein, and the rest of them I just got. Yeah. So here's what I've discovered. Shein is, you don't pay a lot for these clothes, okay? So don't expect them to like last a while or to be the best quality, because they're really just, it's just, you're getting what you pay for. I'll put it that way. So
SpongeBob.
Exactly, SpongeBob. I'm so excited about it. So Shein, I've discovered, is very much women's clothing. They excel in women's clothing. What I've noticed from Temu, Shein does really cool household stuff too, but they do really good menswear and like men's shoes. Now, I have shopped on Wish before and I didn't like it. My friend actually ordered stuff for it, but I thought Wish was a little sketchier. So it's interesting. You just kind of have to look at it to know, and then they look like they have lots of cute stuff on there. I think read the reviews. You got to be a smart shopper, and like I'll be very frank with you. We put in an order yesterday because he was I have an order coming for me that has some stuff in there for him. And then last night I needed more fish food on my Fishland app, and So I was like, hey, I'm going to send you this invite. You're going to accept it and just download the app. That's all you have to do. Just download the app and sign in with the Google that you don't even use. That's all I need you to do so I can get more fish food, so I can get you your shorts for free, because I don't want to pay for these shorts if I can get them for free. Right? And so he gets on and it tells him, it says, pick 10 gifts, get 7 free. So essentially 3 of them you'll pay for. We had to pay $50 for 10 things because we got 7 of them for free. We saved, what is 50 plus 220?
270.
$270. Really? $270, and we only paid $50, and we got free shipping. So, and the things that I was like, I'm going to take a gamble and put some of the more like $20 things on there and see what happens. And so we got some expensive stuff for free, and I was like really happy about that. Now, are they going to be great? Who knows? But that's part of the fun part of Shein and Temu, is because you don't know what you're going to get. I think, what?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I think in Shein, I always go, my shirt size technically, like, okay, all of my shirts, well, I can't, ow, my leg. I'll sit up so you can see. I get all of my shirts a little big so they go low, because my actual shirt size for like my body is a large, but because I have a larger chest, I have to get an extra large. So I always get extra larges, and I haven't had to go up.
I'm always amused when people say stuff like what she said. She said, my daughter can quote SpongeBob. She's 25 and has a master's degree, and it kills me. I love SpongeBob, and I'm 51. It always amuses me, really smart people, like going back to their,
Roots.
like simplistic childhood things. I can just picture her in one of her master's classes, everyone talking about like 7 years ago, E equals MC squared. We have nothing to fear but fear itself. And her daughter is just like, guys, y'all remember that episode when SpongeBob and Patrick sang the campfire song?
That's
Say
you. That is
song.
you. That is you with
picture
Family
stuff
Guy.
like
You're
that.
talking about yourself. You're talking about yourself. So, yeah, guys, we've been going for a while. I think it's almost 9:00, and I'm tired, and I need to do some things with some chicks, some rabbit stuff. I have to give them their treats for their not their treats, but like their fruit and their veggies for tonight, because they've been on hay all day. What else do we have to do? We have to cook dinner at some point. Yikesers.
I gotta give Hero a ride because he needs attention. He sounds very attention deprived out there. Hero has
separation
see, I was right. She says
anxiety.
exactly, Ellie. I got it right. I hit the nail on the head, as they say.
Run small.
Hero has horrible separation anxiety. That's why he ran away. That's why he ran to Stephanie's house. That's why he went to Bree's house, is because he can sense, like if he sees us walk in the door, he knows that we're home, but he can sense when there's nobody home, and he gets bored and he wants someone to hang out with. And our other ghosts don't suffice, so he needs to go to a different family member's
Well, because
house.
when he gets bored of them, he just walks out of the pasture, and it's like, well, dude, you wouldn't be lonely if you wouldn't walk out of the pasture.
He's a people person.
All right, y'all. I gotta go check on Hey and Rosie outside. I'm gonna give them a mixture of mealworms and their growth food.
All right. Goodbye, guys. I love y'all. Hope you all have an incredibly blessed night, and I'll see y'all around.
Your boy Ellie out. You didn't do it.
Your boy Ellie out.
Bye, friends. I hope you had an amazing night. I hope you had an amazing time on this live. If you have any video suggestions or anything you want me to do or need to tell me, I'm now on Facebook and YouTube. I hope you enjoyed. Good night. I love y'all. Bye, friends. In broadcast. Oh, I don't know how to work StreamYard. Bye, friends.